Hi. So a lot of patients come and ask me, is minoxidil the only ingredient that's going to help me with my hair loss? No, that's not true. Watch the full video to know your options. So hi, I'm Dr. Riddhi Gulati and I'm a cosmetologist. So I'll be telling you some options apart from minoxidil that can work greatly on the improvement of your hair quality and density. There is a botanically derived compound, concussion of compounds called as RCP method or the Redensyl, Capexin and Procapil method. Now, what is this RCP method about? So, RCP is basically, these compounds are derived from your botanicals, they are derived from the plants and they help in new hair growth. Now, the benefit of these compounds when we compare them with minoxidil are that they are lesser irritating on your scalp, they are lesser irritating on your skin. They work not only on grade 3, 4, 5 of androgenic alopecia, which is like a higher grade of hair loss, but they also work on the initial areas of your hair loss, like grade 1 and grade 2. Also, these compounds are seen to have lesser dependency. Like with minoxidil, we see more dependency. In RCP method, we see less dependency of the patient on these products. Another thing that we've seen over time is certain studies that RCP method, when combined with minoxidil, works as a great adjunctive therapy. So when these two components are used together, they work very well on both hair thinning and new hair growth. So now this brings us to the question that should you stop using minoxidil altogether? Should you just switch to the RCP method because it's a newer ingredient, it's creating more waves, it has more benefits? So that's not true. See, minoxidil has been widely used in our country and throughout the world since over the past 30 years. It is a FDA approved product and it is still the gold standard for hair treatment. Why minoxidil is good is because it works on very higher grades of hair loss. These RCP methods, they are still very newer in the market. There's still a lot of research going on. There are a lot of studies going on. So what we recommend is that you use them as a combination therapy, or also in patients where I feel that I want to withdraw the patient off minoxidil for some time because of maybe, skin irritation, or maybe just long-term side effects of minoxidil that I don't want the patient to have, then I can put them on RCP method. Also, if you're somebody who's in their 20s or somebody in their early 30s and you're just having hair thinning, you don't see any apparent hair loss, but just hair thinning, then the RCP method is something that we can start you off with instead of just simply putting you on minoxidil. Also, another point that I would like to highlight here is that both minoxidil and RCP are not gender-based. Like we get this question a lot, that is minoxidil meant only for men? So it's meant for both men and women. The kind of hair loss that we see in both the cases are different, but both the methods when used together can be better because still minoxidil is the gold standard for hair loss treatment. So what we usually do in our practices, we give you a combination of serums and we tweak them in between, like we give you some off months and then we again start you on a certain compound, and that is the best kind of therapy that works. So all said and done about hair loss, I want you to like this video and please subscribe to our channel, and also please tell us in comments if you want me to make video on any particular hair care issue or any newer compound.